Thursday, September 19th, 2019, coming to you to let you know about some really cool things that I found in an old journal from my Healing the Body retreat from August of 2015. So we had so many different activities and lessons to do, and one of them that really got me was that we had to draw a picture of ourselves as we were right then and there, how we saw ourselves. And let me tell you, that was so tough because back then I was, 230 something, maybe 240. I don't even remember. I was really big. And I didn't want to face it. I certainly didn't want to draw it. And I'm not a great artist, so I knew it was going to be pretty bad. But what was really cool is that we go through that experience and then we had to draw ourselves as we'd like to see us. And again, I'm no artist, but it's the feeling that we're going after, and really like digging deep and finding a version of ourselves that deep down exists, but maybe hasn't surfaced for quite a while. So I want to share with you the photos that I had drawn and then some of my thoughts and experiences around it. So, okay, get ready for this. I'm telling you, I'm not an artist. So I'll cover up my future me because this is kind of cool. Okay, so this right here was how I saw myself in August of 2015. So very angry, very sad, very tucked in, hidden away, obviously not very physically fit whatsoever. It really is not awesome, right? And I look at that, I'm kind of sad, but it doesn't hit me the same way it used to. I used to just really get bummed out and feel bad and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, whatever. So let's go over to this picture I drew way back in the day. Like whoa, that's me now. This is crazy. How did that happen? This is 4 years later, and I feel like this person. Obviously much thinner, happier, like my hands are out, I'm more open, I'm ready to receive, I look more loving and inviting. So this is the craziness right here. So we're going from really messed up physically, mentally, spiritually to, hey, maybe things aren't so bad after all. And this is the change I made. Now, I would have told you were crazy if in that moment you would have told me 4 years later you lost over 100 pounds and in maintenance and happy and functioning and helping others do the same. I think that I'd had a hard time believing that, but it is so true. And I think that there's a lot in a way of being grateful and having hope that you can change your life, because you can. I'm living proof. Am I perfect? Did I do it really fast? Do I still have room for growth and improvement? Sure. But the thing is that I started the process and I'm seeing great benefits from it. So you really have to learn to love yourself enough to do something different. You have to give yourself enough self-compassion to try something and maybe not succeed the first time, or not have the expectation it's just going to go easy and everything's going to just be smooth sailing, because I didn't lose the weight linearly. I didn't lose inches linearly. It was up and down and all around, and I wanted to quit 9,000 times, and there was also a lot of times to be joyous and grateful. But really, it's trying to get in a mind frame of changing your expectations for yourself and your standards, raising them up, because what you allow is what will continue, both for yourself personally and for the people around you. So you want to think about how you want to be. What kind of changes do you need to make on a daily basis to make that happen? They can be small, and they should start out really small so that you can get your confidence build up, so you can get some momentum. It's about momentum. It's about consistency, taking one step in front of the other, baby steps, taking it 5 minutes at a time if that's what you have to do, because I'll just be honest, there's days where I'm not quite sure I can keep my shit together for 5 minutes, right? It happens to the best of us. So take those chunks and really do your best in any given moment. And with that being said, your best is going to be different in any given moment. If you're tired, you're hungry, you're stressed, any number of different things, you're sick, right? So just do your best. And that's all that you can be expected of. Really, it's about showing up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, in mind, body, spirit, in being responsible for what you need to do to make your lifestyle change, no one else is going to show up for you either. They can try, but you're not going to fully invest. You're not going to fully be open and receive the energy that they're trying to give you, all right? So, big takeaway, you need to show up for yourself. And if that means stopping the cycle of abuse that goes on in your head, then that's the first place to start. What I had to do back in the day is every time that negativity set in, I'd envision a big stop sign, right? Like, stop. And I would immediately come up with 2 positives. And sometimes they were little and dumb, and sometimes I'd get really pissed off because it was the last thing I wanted to do, but it was shifting that perspective. I had to get out of that shitty headspace in order to give myself a chance, a fighting chance at changing, because where your mind goes, your body has to follow. So if you're feeling good and you're feeling healthy, your body is eventually going to reflect that. And similarly, I'm a big proponent of intuitive eating. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you go out and eat 9,000 donuts and cake and ice cream and all these things. But if you feel like you have to have a salad, right? And that's how you're going to lose weight. And you need to go run 10 miles and all this stuff, but it doesn't feel good here, it's not going to produce the results that you're looking for. I can promise you that, because you haven't, your mind is telling your body something completely different. Your body reacts based on what's going on up here. So with that being said, if you want to have the salad and it feels great and you're like, yummy, I can't wait to have this salad, woo, I'm going to go running. Way different story, because the energy is different. However, also too, if you are just dying for a donut, okay, and you want to go have that, and you have a couple bites, or hell, you have the whole thing, and it feels good, you're in joy, that will sit metabolically and physiologically different in your body and in your mind versus eating that salad pissed off and resentful and hating every minute of it. Now, disclaimer, I'm not telling you to go out and eat 9,000 donuts. I'm just telling you that if you are doing something in joy and the energy is good and your vibration is high, the food isn't going to sit with you the same. It's not going to weigh you down. It's a completely different scenario. The other thing for some lifestyle change is to treat yourself like someone you love. Now, 4 years ago, I sure the hell wasn't doing that. I can treat other people like that, but treating myself with love and with respect and kindness was not something that I knew how to do. It was very hard for me. But imagine this. Imagine your own self-talk. If you talked to someone else like that, how long would they be your friend? Would they want to hang out with you at all? Would you have any friends? Right? That's how we need to start looking at this. You got to become your own best friend and not your own worst enemy. I know this firsthand. I can be really evil to myself. And once I stopped that, I saw some massive benefits in mind, body, and spirit. So that whole abuse thing, self-abuse, has got to go. Got to kick it to the curb no matter what you have to do about it. If you have to phone a friend, text somebody, go, oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. And all this, no, bad, whatever. And get you off that is going to be of utmost benefit for you. So you really want to be a good friend to your body, because it is going to change. It wants to change. It's stuck here, right? So, with that being said, I hope that this has been at least entertaining for you with my wild art skills, but it is really cool to go through these old journal entries from these classes and go, oh, hey, check that out. Huh? I did that. That's me. I made that change. It's real. And it can be real for you too.